Yeah, that looks pretty good. Maybe. It's not scheduled. It might be better. Hello, YouTube. Welcome to a live stream. Let's wait a few minutes for everything to be set up, and I'll start shortly. Thursday, February 8th, 10:26 a.m. Hope you all are having a good day. I'm at a lovely studio hotel right now on 5th Avenue, and just have some prints here that I've acquired recently, and some of my more older ones that I accumulated and kind of made into a set, which I'll show off. But we can start off with some of the more just miscellaneous ones, the most recent ones that I've probably got between a week or two ago. But this is the camera that I used, the Leica Minolta CL with a 40mm Record lens that stops down to f2. Really great lens, very sharp, really compact size. Works perfect with this setup. And this is, I'd say, the main driver of my photography, my photos. But we'll put this off to the side. Just some 4x6 prints. I got these specifically from the Color House here in Manhattan. So shout out to them. I think they did a great job with these. This roll specifically was just a roll of 24 exposures of a Superior 400 Extra, I believe, the previous one when it was still labeled as Superior, but that is no longer around. They discontinued it, but luckily there's still rolls out there to be bought. But with this first print, this is a print that stood out to me, is of a what seems of a bicycle's wheel, and it's almost bent, almost crooked in a way, which stood out to me. I also like the composition. I love the shape of the circle, and yeah, this is in color, believe it or not, but I think it almost looks very like subdued. Like it almost looks like a black and white print. So, really nice print. Definitely one of my favorites of the recent ones. Next one, we have this lady I managed to capture. Probably outside a shop or of a restaurant. She's wearing a really nice, almost like coat. It's like from, it reminds me of like the Dalmatians, like 101 Dalmatian. Very wintry, very New York, I feel. And a really cool expression. That's kind of something I've been into recently with my street photography, is trying to capture like emotion and expressions on people's faces. I feel like recently I've been drawn to that recently above like probably of all else really. Like I still look for color, I still look for composition, but I've been definitely more drawn to human emotion and expression and understanding it and trying to capture it and preserve it. But really cool print. Next one we have here is someone on a ladder. And this was actually, I believe, on Broadway or Fifth Avenue, and it was previously an Andy Warhol like pop-up shop, and it seems that they are transforming it into something else at the moment. And I've just managed to capture right here the people working on the like building, and you can see designs and like painting going on, and it's really cool. Probably a really nice artist that they managed to like hire and commission to do this little drawing, this little painting on the side of the building, which is really nice. And I love the red, of course. I love the colors, I love the green and the jeans, and yeah, this is a really cool one, I think. Not too much human aspects to it, not too much emotion going on. It's more just something simple. Another just kind of color focused photograph of a bicycle. You'll find a lot of bicycles here because how like transport dominant this city is, and so many ways to get around. But this was of my room and the like curtains and the little like sliver of light that shines through, and it almost is like the whole rest of the photo is underexposed, and the thing that you're exposed for is the little bit of light that does shine through. So cool print. Next one is of just a really candid photo of one of the shirts that I had at the moment. I picked this up from a GameStop. This little Cowboy Bebop shirt, which I really love actually. This is one of like my favorite shirts at the moment. Ooh, I really love this print. This is a really nice print. I'll put these down and really give you a good look at this one. I had to get a really low angle for this one, a really kind of unique, unorthodox angle for this one, and I think it really paid off. You get this like little bits of the sidewalk, and then even I think a little bit of like the sewage like hole of the street and then a pigeon that's just walking by. So it's very urban and very like city life. I think I really did a good job capturing the essence of Manhattan. But let me know. I'll hold this up for a second. Let you guys get a good look. And that's one thing when you're dealing with these like rangefinder cameras that give you a lot of manual like options and a lot of ways to manipulate the photo, so you're able to either focus like on a subject that's more closer, or you can give way to the background and have the background more in focus and play with depth and things like that that you wouldn't normally just do on like a point and shoot where your settings are kind of picked for you. So I've kind of been appreciating that aspect of rangefinders, and yeah, really good camera though. If you are just tuning in, I'm showing off some prints of some 35 millimeter film photos using this camera, the Leitzman Ultra CL, with a 40 millimeter Record lens. And if you are wondering what settings I mostly use, I usually stay around f8, maybe like f5.6 if the sun is starting to get lower, but I mostly shoot around f8. And maybe I stay around 250, maybe 125. I don't usually go below 60 shutter speed. So, and I shoot all my stuff handheld. I don't use a tripod, and I just walk around and look for a composition or subject and get a reading using my phone most of the time, or you can use Sunny 16 if it's a sunny day. But those are my settings and my camera, and have some more prints. So we'll continue showing off, but I hope you guys are enjoying this video, or if you're watching the live stream, I hope you're enjoying the stream. But thank you. I'll take a water break, but let me know if the photos I've shown you so far, which are your favorite. I really love the pigeon one. This is definitely a standout to me. But some of these don't even like turn out perfectly because you are, well, in my case, I was using an expired roll of 24 exposures, so I didn't really take the roll too seriously. Plus, I'm aware that I'm gonna get a few like aberrations or like mistakes almost because it's an expired roll. So. But you still get really cool things. Like, I like this shot. This is like of a person in the rain and they have a trench coat. Kind of gives a rough idea of like urban lifestyle and what's that like, and what people are wearing, what people are doing, maybe how they're handling their environment, stuff like that. Another one of my like blinds, and I feel like it looks very almost dramatic with the lighting. A few like street photography. This one kind of came out really nice. Very simple, just person in transit, I guess. In between going from place to place. So yeah, you're capturing that kind of moment. This seems to be like a person working. Like across crossing person. I forget their name. People that help you cross the road, but always cool to be able to capture New York life like that. But that pretty much does it for some of the just miscellaneous ones that I managed to do recently. But yeah, if I have time, we're in the 16th minute right now. I'll show off this kind of set that I compiled together and let me know what you think. These are kind of from multiple roles, and I picked some of my favorites and compiled and arranged them in a certain way that I felt conveyed a message or at least a feeling that I wanted to present. So I'll start off with this first one. Really like this one. Really like dramatic lighting right here. I really love how I managed to capture that. That's one thing that this Superior 400 had at the time. I mean, I'm not sure if the new Superior is still like kind of managed to do this, but it just captures the light in a really nice way, in a way that you'd imagine 400 ISO to do. So always impressive to use that film stock. It's definitely one of my favorites. This is the next photo, another really standout photo. I feel like, in my opinion, reminiscent of like Saul Leiter's work. Definitely a huge influence on mine, but yeah, of the snowfall that happened not too long ago. But next photo of a mannequin wearing a hoodie, but thought it was nice. Next photo. Artistic freedom under siege. Photo of the newspaper. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Next. Another person walking with their umbrella. I'll try to just show some of these photos and not give too much commentary and just try and I mean, that was the last one of that set, but I have so many, really. These are just the select few. I have some more over there. Let me know what you think of this set. The first ones that I showed you. What do you think of the idea of prints compared to how you usually see my photos in this, like, on this YouTube channel where I presented in this, like, video format of almost like slideshows? Or do you like seeing it in physical? I actually have a few more that I just want to throw in, but I really like this one. I have another one that I managed to capture in a similar way where I'm kind of framing something up, and it really is contrasting not only with like the lighting but like colors, kind of like this one. I like this one too. Some of these are using like a point and shoot and just using the flash that's available, that's built in, and taking advantage of that, because some of the times you're faced with like not the most ideal lighting situation, so you need to just use what you have, and sometimes the flash is the best option. But I like this one of a barber shop and the little colors and things that are going on in the scene. But and then a little portrait of myself giving the thumbs up. But this is where I think I'm gonna end the video. But I thank you so much for watching this video. Once again, this is the camera that I use most of the time, the Leitz Minolta CL, and I just thank you for watching. It's been Javier Jimenez, and thank you for watching this stream, watching my videos. Leave any comments below, like the video if you want, and that's all. Thank you.